You know, you control the defense and the offense, so to speak. You know, when there's a war, you finance both sides. But there's going to come a point where there's something that's going to take place, a divine intervention, to where you're not going to be able to explain where it's coming from.
Yahushua and the chariots.
That's right.
That's one of the examples of the evil that's going to come upon them. Because the word evil means bad time. So when Yahushua comes with those chariots and brings that destruction, it's going to be a bad time for those elites.
Yep, that's right. It says, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And suddenly, and this desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. And that's how you're going to go out. You know, in an hour's time, America's going to be totally wiped off the face of the earth. Because this is like your main headquarters, your main hub of wickedness. You know, where you control the rest of the world. You control it from right here, from so-called America. You know, over there in D.C., you know, Pentagon and all that. You know, so this is your main headquarters, America, Babylon the Great. And this is where you're controlling everything that goes on around the world. That's why the main army that's in everybody's business fighting against them is what? The American Army, the Marines, you know, the Navy, you know, and all from America. They're the ones that's in there. And then the UN troops that are around the world, the headquarters for the UN is here in America. So those different nations that have military anywhere around the world that's part of the UN, they really belong to America because they're fighting for America. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries. So right now the Lord is saying, look, stand now when these things come upon you, when this mischief come upon you, stand up with your witchcrafts, with your sorceries. Pray to Molech, the owl. You know, go through the process of the cremation of care. You know, to bring in, you know, a new year for y'all, so y'all can continue to rule. That's why you do all these different witchcraft rituals and all of that, because it really goes back to the mother nation. The mother nations, every year they had to do a certain amount of sacrificing and a certain amount of stuff to so-called be blessed for the next year's agriculture, sun, weather, you know, for their crops. So they had to give up something, you know, to be able to continue another year. And these international bankers, these Edomites, these devils, they're no different because they just took on the customs of those ancient kingdoms, of those ancient societies. That's why when you go back and you dig deep enough into what they're doing, it all goes back to what? The Canaanite deities, the Cushites, and all, you know, Nimrod and them. It all goes back there. It goes back to the Mizraim, the Egyptians, all those mystery religions that they have taken on over the years. You know, that's what it all goes back to. You know, that's why they are fighting to get this new world order off. You know, and they don't miss those meetings. You don't miss anything else, but you better believe that when the last 2 weeks of July come around, you better believe they're going to be in the Bohemian Grove setting these policies.
Yeah.
Button to get started.
Yeah. There's a story on Jade Helm 15. Jade Helm 15. I'll go right to it. It says, let me read the headline. Jade Helm 15 watchdog writes off liberals as useless. And he says, this is a quote, he can't wait to kill thousands of these fucks. There's an Edomite, you know, in a paramilitary get up on. It says the leader of a volunteer group formed as a watchdog over Jade Helm 15 military exercises dismissed 90% of Americans as useless, and said he can't wait to kill thousands of these fucks. So there's going to be a time, you know, the majority of the people, these false flag attacks that's been going on, the majority of people believe anything that the news says. They blindly believe. And there's going to be a time where death is going to reign in this country, that people are going to be killing other people. All right, this, like I said, this Jade Helm thing is going to lead into the Apocrypha, specifically 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. And there's going to be food shortages. There's going to be a financial meltdown, if you will. There's going to be truck strikes, you know. You know, things are going to get bad in this country. And you people out there, you're gonna feel it, man. And the ones of the people that think that they're woke up, they're going to attack the people that are asleep, man. Okay? Now, I was watching this thing with Polite, you know, with his big mouth. And he was doing his presentation. Basically, he brought out a video where King Noble is basically saying there's nothing wrong with raping your own woman. He said that those are our women and we have a right to rape them. We're not going to ask them out. We're not going to be nice to them. Those are our women, and we can do what the hell we want to do. Now, I don't know if he got the inspiration from us. I don't know if he's a secret disciple of GMS. But he's coming raw. Now, in the military sense, when the military comes in, you see these young little girls, they got their belly button showing. They got what they used to call Daisy Dukes. You know, they looking revealing and provocative, man. When a paramilitary group comes up in there, man, they're just going to take them. They're not going to. Hey, when it gets raw, when it gets on that martial law state, people are going to have a martial law mentality, man, where they're going to be looking to kill people in the military, and people in the military are going to be looking to kill them, and people are going to get in that raw state. And when they need sex, they're not going to ask somebody to call, baby, can I take you to the movie? They're just going to take it. It's going to be raw, man. It's going to be raw, all right? You stupid Negroes in the black conscious community, you don't know what the hell is getting ready to happen, man. And you're going to get caught up in there, and you're going to be put to death, man. Here you are talking about the next big debate. The white man's talking about taking this country over through the military. And that's why this individual made the statement that he made, man. You know? You can read. Give me 2nd Ezra 15. And go ahead and read it.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that's what we're doing. Basically just telling you what the Lord has told us through his words, through his book, you know, through the things that he wrote and the prophecies that he wrote and the judgments that he wrote thousands of years ago. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak evil that speak against thee. You know, so basically we're not concerned with how you feel about us. We don't give a damn how you feel about us.
Yeah, like the black conscious community, they're always bringing up Hebrew Israelites, GMS or ISUPK or some Israelite group or Divine Prospect. And they had a live thing last night, and Sarnetta said that the Hebrews are scared. Well, I don't know about them. I ain't